Hi, I'm Jamie. Today we're going to be putting a dryer vent in a Carbon 347 2017 model. As you can see, we're already piped for washer dryer. We're going to put a washer dryer combo in today. I got a hold of Keystone trying to see exactly how they wanted to run the dryer vent. They were of absolutely no help. They told me that this unit is actually not even equipped for a setup for a washer or dryer. So let's continue. Alright, so checking with multiple measurements, I've finally come up with what I believe is the best spot. It's going to be 3 inches off the separator wall. So I'm just going to mark 3 inches there. And 10 inches high. So I don't know if you can see that. That's going to be my center point right there. What that does is that will put it actually over the seam from the fiberglass to the metal sheeting at the bottom. I'll take you outside next and show that to you. Alright, so we're back outside. As you can see, our spot right there, I wanted to actually be able to put it underneath, right there above the wheel well, but that just was not going to work. There was not enough room. I had to do many measurements to see roundabouts where the floor was. That's what that line is there. The easiest way I found to do that was to measure from the top of the hinge down to see where the floor was in here. So measure this, that's a 1/2 inch. So you go up, if I remember right, it was 14 inches to the top of the hinge. So then I came out here, measured it down 14 inches, grabbed my level, measured across, and see that line right there. So that's my floor. So then I measured up 10 inches, and then I just went, I measured once again, multiple measurements to find out 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch there, plus another 1/2 inch here to get to the edge. Oh, sorry, 1/2 inch there to get to the edge. So then I measured over to figure out how many, if I remember right, that was 33. But it's 3 inches off the wall, 10 inches up in order to get the correct measurement for it to be above this seam. Alright, well, with all of our measurements, it's go time. Well, we made it through the diamond plate. think I'm going to go outside and see where exactly we're at. Maybe we'll have a hole through the fiberglass. Well, we are not that deep yet, so I will just continue on inside. Alright, well, we're bottomed out, so we'll see what happens outside. Hopefully we made it at least to the outside. Well, my measurement was off just a little bit, but I'm okay with it because it still looks like it is plenty high. So I will continue just to drill the hole here. And there it is. We now have a hole in the side of the camper. How's about that? So I bought the dryer vent kit that would go with the ordered that with my washer and dryer. So at this point, just want to make sure that fits, and it does. So that'll sit like that. This has a couple little teeth, just sit on there like that in order to keep it stable. And we'll run a couple of screws down here, screw holes at the bottom, screw hole, screw hole, screw hole, screw hole. I will put some silicone around that. We'll go ahead and go inside and I'll show you how that looks from the inside. There's a picture from the inside. So we'll just put our dryer hose. I'll clean all this up and then I send this with it. I've got screws still left over from other projects, so I will just mount that like that as a trim piece. I might even put a little bit of silicone just around this, just to make sure that everything is airtight. But yeah, that's what I came up for measurements. You may want to go just a little bit further towards the back of your unit because it looks like I did get into an aluminum stud that goes up right on this side over here on the camper side. So, but there's no going back on it now. Anyways, I'll show you the finished product once we get there. Alright, well, there's the finished product from the outside. I thought I was recording, well, I did not. I did end up putting silicone around the opening, and then I put a dab of silicone at all four corners because this does not need to be sealed. It just locks in here at the top. Got two deals to lock in there. And I got two screws that came with it. They're right down there. So that's the outside. On inside. Around the outside, just to make sure that
Hey, how are you, my friend? Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
All right, dear. So, your numbers are like clockwork. You probably saw them, didn't you?
I did.
Listen, I gave a crap. You'd be the first person I'd give it to. That's lovely. That's awesome. So, did we ever decide to do this by telehealth? Because you're so, like, rock steady. We don't have to have you drive in anymore.
That would be amazing considering we're getting ready to move into our RV full time.
Yes, I can do that for you.
yeah.
Consider that an early Christmas present. Are we doing 3 monthly or 6 monthly? We should only be doing this 6 monthly, right?
It's every 6. So he did his labs in June, canceled the appointment, but we're not gonna be here in December, so we wanted to get here now because we won't be back in. We won't be back.
Are you going
in
around?
until April.
Are you like doing the dream?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
How old are you?
We'll be 40.
We'll be 40.
How did you get to do that? You need to teach me. Did you
No.
win the lottery?
No.
Just saved well?
Done that, and we had some money left from when his dad passed away.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life?
No.
No, we'll still have to work.
Oh, you will? I
Yeah.
thought you were like retiring.
We've been off work for 11 months now, but
So where are you going to go?
South?
somewhere warm for winter.
Oh, can I come? I can check your blood work every 6 months if you let me drive.
Sure.
If you let me
Hey.
drive.
Hey.
So how are we going to do this in 6 months? How are we going to do blood work?
That's part of why we're here, to ask
Yeah.
how we're gonna do this.
Listen, I can. Alright,
so we got the plate on. This kit has come with a 2-foot section. Is that the big one? Which is not going to be long enough, so
I would go to the big end
looks like I
on the
can
screwdriver.
pick up on that section 2 because, well, look. It's actually meant for a quarter to go into.
If you know so much about this, why aren't you helping your wife out? Instead of letting her tear shit up.
Another piece of dryer vent tube. Oh boy. Gotta like that. So, kind of again, got the water combo here, and we didn't know that it was going to fit underneath that cabinet. So, now, got a choice of trying to put all these videos together. What are you doing?
It's supposed to be happy. But right now I'm running water to soak that sucker.
As you can see right now,
What,
that is not the case.
what are you soaking, that pan?
The screen.
Oh, the screen, yeah.
Slide it over here. I have not gone to the hardware store to get the
Hurts.
very important. Told us this when we picked it up. That there are 4 bolts in the background that you have to take out. If you do not take them out, it is job to move this thing. But I was able to get it in here with my wife's help. Now you can see back. We got this screw, this one, here, and here. Make sure you take those out. Those are made only for shipping. And it's their sole purpose is if you have to ship it, put those in. It keeps the drum from turning, rotating, doing everything. So, like I said, I'm going to go get my wife and we're going to reevaluate this. Do we want coupons for Smoothie King?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. I'll just leave them over here. Hey guys, so I had some technical difficulties with the camera, so sorry I ended up putting it in without showing you guys how exactly I did it. But what I ended up doing was I had to go to the hardware store, get a 4-inch dryer vent that was 5 foot long because the 2-foot one that comes with the kit is not long enough. If one thing that I did find out is if you were doing this professionally, the dryer vent sits about here.
So you want your
put my hole a little bit higher on the side, but
treadmill going first.
move on.
Yes.
Instead, mine's down the corner, which you
Is
saw.
there anything else you would like to go in first?
There was plenty of water hose that came with it. I think the stuff's like 6 or 8 foot. I don't know why they need it so long, but the drain hose, the power hose, the brackets on, one slide in over each foot, backward, left, or right. one's heavy enough as is, but make sure I'm leveling it.
Treadmill and probably the ladder shelf go in.
Brackets on the feet. Everything's
Corners or
in.
something.
We haven't
Something
tested
like
it yet,
that, yeah.
but that's on
Or
the
side by
list
side.
for tomorrow. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. That's how I put in my dryer in my 347 Keystone carpet.